Really?
Yeah.
Go on.
I don't like asking this question. Sexual health. Whose bright idea was this? Fancy asking people. I don't know. What am I going to say to her? How am I going to put it? Is she sexually active? Well, she's what? 8? How old is she? I guess I bet I'd get away with just sticking not active. Not active. I can't be bothered doing this. It's just too. I wish we could avoid these sort of things. It's too. I'll just stick. Not sexually active. I'm sure she won't mind. I'll go on to the next one. Are you sexually active?
Oh, super active. Are you? Hey? Yeah. I bet I can teach you things. Hey? Oh, I have a variety. And that starts early in the morning, I would say. It even goes on all night. I'm always active, be it sexually or anything. Oh, yes. Shall I teach you some things? Hey? And she wants to know about my sex life. I go to bed, I think, with a man. I've done it with a woman too, but with a man, let's say, certainly 2 times a week if I can. Not very frequently with a woman, but it depends, if they are so. I prefer a young woman, I must say. Men don't matter so much, but I like, for example, strong man, the macho type. I like to feel their muscles. And I like it when their body is all sweaty. Oh, I like the smell of it. That turns me on, really. And I like them when they have a big, hard cock against me. Oh, I love it. I'm addicted to it. I can't help it. Oh dear, what a prude they sent me. Why couldn't they send me a nice, handsome young man? Oh, we could have filled in tons and loads of questionnaires.
I think that's enough.
Really?
Thank you. Yeah.
Older people and sexuality, and I just wondered if you went into the pub and you saw an older woman who you thought was attractive, would you hit on her? Would you go up and approach her?
Depends on how old she is.
How old would you want her to be?
Well, I'm 20 years old, so probably in her 20s. No older than that.
No older than 20s. So you wouldn't normally find a 40 or a 60-year-old?
No.
And why is that?
Because that's illegal, isn't it, for the woman? No?
It's not illegal for the woman.
So how come it's illegal for the man then, not for the woman?
It's not illegal for you.
It's just from 60. If I'm 60 years old and I go out with a 20-year-old, would that be illegal?
It shouldn't be illegal. You can do it,
Well, I thought it was illegal. I'm not even...
Okay, thank you. That's it. Hiya. Can I quickly ask you a question?
About what?
We're doing a project on older women, older people and sexuality.
Okay.
And I wondered, if you walked into a pub and you saw an attractive older woman, would you approach her?
137%, of course I would.
And did you have an age limit on the older person? What if it was 60, 65?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why wouldn't
No
you?
offence, but no, I wouldn't.
And why is that?
Just don't know, I just wouldn't at all, no.
Subconsciously, what would stop you? Her age? Or?
Yeah, her age would stop me. Yeah, it would, so.
Is it because you don't see a 60-year-old as a sexual person? Is that a reason? No, we would like...
Well, Madonna's how old? 50, and she's pretty fit, but... I just don't see it as I probably wouldn't be hanging out in those sorts of places anyway. So.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sure,
Thanks.
Are you talking about 65?
Well, yes, so somebody who's retired or something like that, in their 60s, no, not really old, but
no, but they can have a
older.
relationship with somebody who's closer to them in that way, in terms of, I don't know, It's
kind of generationally.
They want someone like a bit young.
Well, if they do and the other person responds, that's fine. What I'm saying is that I don't think I would personally be very likely to respond to something like that. But I'm not excluding that it might be a case that I really like the person and their mind and it didn't really matter that age difference or, you know.
So if you find someone like that, the woman is 20, the man is 65, what do you do? What is your suggestion there?
I wouldn't have any suggestion. I think it's their own personal matter.
Don't you think that that one is a gold digger?
Probably. Yeah? I think if it was my daughter, I'd get a little bit worried. You know, if it was my daughter 20 years old and she had an affair.
If there's love between them?
Could be. I mean, how do you define love?
For my age and an older man, I don't think so.
No. Okay. Let's see.
So for your age, now let me presume you're 20 or 18, and then you have someone who is 50. So someone comes to you and say, okay, I would like to be with you, or can be a boyfriend. So what is your reaction?
A friend, I wouldn't mind, but a relationship, that's a no.
No.
That's a no.
No, she's already said that.
You feel that person is a age gap, so you don't feel comfortable with that person. But do you feel that that person deserves something?
Yeah, but
In his age.
they do deserve something,
Yeah.
but there are other women that are probably his age.
So they should go on their age.
Yes.
And to go with
Or maybe like 2 or 3, 4 years gap. That's reasonable. Well, that's what I think is reasonable. But anyone younger than that, like 20 and 50, that's too much. It's a big gap.
I know, but
sex, passion, affection, lust, love, hurt, pain, bad, good, crap, bed, floor, sofa.
Well, there's stroking and rubbing and nipple, and let's see, caressing, kissing, obviously, fondling, lingerie.
Erotic, very sensual, a lot of touching, breasts, erogenous zones for me. So maybe clitoris.
Shagging, caressing, licking, sucking, tasting, enjoying, orgasm, climax, heat, passion, cuddling, being together and not speaking.
It's a romance, caressing, cuddling, kissing, touching.
There was these two little old ladies sitting on a bench. This fella comes back and they think, oh, he looks a bit suspicious, dressed in his Mac. Sure enough, over he comes, flashes them. One of the ladies has a stroke straight away. The other one, she was a bit more feeble. She couldn't reach that far.